What's up, Honda fans? I'm Honda Laura, and today we have an epic hatchback battle. We have the 2017 Honda Civic Hatchback and the 2017 Chevy Cruze Hatchback. So let's get it going. As always, we'd like to say thank you to Herb Chambers Honda of Seekonk for letting us take out the Civic. We'd also like to say thank you to our friends at Herb Chambers Chevy of Danvers for letting us take out the Cruze today. And we have many more videos coming up, so don't forget to subscribe. So the Civic that we have here today is the EX trim level. It has an MSRP of about $22,800. The Cruze is the LT trim level, and it has an MSRP of about $24,500, which includes two packages worth $2,600, which it needs to be comparable to our EX Civic. So let's start off with the exterior features. Okay. Starting off at the front end, both cars beautifully sculpted. They have great lines and great sculpted features. The Chevy, lots of chrome, has a nice emblem that pops on it. It has projection headlights and LED signature lights. The Civic on the hatchback models have a blacked out concept, so the whole grille is blacked out. It's awesome, very modern. This trim level also comes with the LED daytime running lights and fog lights. So coming down along the sides, staying with that blacked out concept, the Civic features 17-inch alloyed blacked out wheels. The Cruze, 16-inch alloy wheels as well. Both are going to feature body color side mirrors and door pulls. The Civic has a leg up on the competition with the lane watch system. It's a camera mounted on the right-hand mirror, which gives you a view of your entire blind spot down the side of the car. It's something that's invaluable to Honda. Both are going to feature moonroofs as well, and the smart entry and easy key systems, which have the remote engine start. Now to the back sides. Back end of the Chevy Cruze features that fifth hatch door with the rear wiper, deck lid spoiler, and the backup camera. Chevy lovers, don't hate on me. You cannot deny that the back end of this Civic hatchback is phenomenal. It features two different deck lid spoilers. It has the backup camera in it, and it has LED bars on the brake lights. I mean, come on, look at it. It's awesome. So overall, visually, the Civic is a little bit more modern and updated, and the Cruze kind of stayed a little bit more classic. Now let's take a look under the hood. Under the hood of the 2017 Chevy Cruze LT hatchback is a 1.4 liter turbocharged engine, and it produces 153 horsepower. It has a 6-speed automatic transmission, and it yields 29 city, 38 highway, and a combined of 32 miles per gallon. Under the hood of the 2017 Honda Civic Hatchback is a 1.5 liter turbocharged engine, which produces 174 horsepower. It has a CVT transmission, and it yields 31 city, 40 highway, and a combined of 34 miles per gallon. So the Civic might shine performance-wise, but Chevy is very generous when you're buying a new car. So let's take a look at the tech and the interior features. We're behind the wheel of the 2017 Chevy Cruze Hatchback. Like I said before, this car has two packages. One is called the Sun and Sound package, which is super cool because it includes the moonroof and the Bose audio system, which is awesome. The other one is just the convenience package. So with that, you get this driver instrument panel, and it's really dynamic. It's very colorful. It's very responsive, so you don't have to take your hands away from the wheel when you want to change your music, when you want to check the car's stats and stuff like that. And it also gives you individualized tire pressures, which is really beneficial too. I really like that. So that's something that's awesome with that package. The package also includes an 8-inch touchscreen. The touchscreen is designed very well. It's bright, it's colorful, it's very responsive, it's quick. That's infotainment that I like. It also has the home button like the Civic. It's laid out very nicely, so you have Bluetooth streaming, audio, hands-free phone calls, and it also has the CarPlay Android Audio, which is something that's like, can't live without that anymore. Great screen. Everything's laid out. The air conditioners, it's very easy to use. I never even got in one of these. I knew exactly where to go, how to use it. It was easy to figure out. So that's something that I also liked. It had a lot of cup holder space, a lot of space for my phone and my purse and like stuff in the glove box. So that's another thing that's very beneficial. So like I was saying before, Chevy is very generous when you buy a new car. That's something that's really cool and gives you a leg up on the competition. So one part of that is going to be the OnStar, which is really, really cool. OnStar, they give you a trial period when you buy the new car, and they give you turn-by-turn navigations trial period. So you can get that OnStar navigation on the screen. It'll show up. They're very helpful. It's also a safety feature. So in the event of a crash, it's very dynamic. If you have any emergencies, there's an SOS button. So it's very dynamic. There's also a phone app that's really cool. So it'll let you unlock your doors, remote start. So that's something that I think Honda should probably get going on because people love that. I think that's a really cool thing. Like I said, there's the moonroof that, you know, is awesome. I love that. I can't beat that. Also, the packages include the power seat, 8-way power seat. That's something that's awesome. All of the windows are one touch down. That's a nice extra feature. So the Chevy really gives you a lot when you get, as far as tech features, they give you a lot of extras, a lot of supplemental technology and things like that. They do come at a cost though, because after the trial periods, they give you the trial period of the OnStar, they give you a trial period of XM radio, they give you a trial period of the 4G Wi-Fi, 24 gigabytes, I believe. So, but after all that, it is a charge. So if you want to maintain it, if you get it and you like it, it is going to be an extra monthly fee. Let's check out the back seats. So this is the back seat of the Chevy Cruze. It is very roomy, extremely comfortable. I really like it back here. There's a lot of pockets and like pockets behind the seats and space. And another cool thing about the Chevy is that I like is the teen driving safety features. So a parent can activate it when their teen is driving, and it will mute the music until the seatbelt is clicked. And it'll also send like alerts to the parents if a certain speed is gone over, and then it'll send you the entire like overall diagnostic from the entire trip the kid took, and it'll tell you how many infractions they had. So I think that's another cool thing that Chevy has. So, you know, if kids aren't sitting in the back seat and they're actually driving, you can still monitor them. Now let's take a look at the cargo space. This is the cargo space for the Chevy Cruze. With the seats folded up, there's 22.7 cubic feet. And with the seats folded down, which is something I have to open the back doors and reach in for. And I have to go to the other side and do it. There's 47.2 cubic feet with the seats folded down. So now we are behind the wheel of the Civic Hatchback. So one of my favorite things about the new 10th generation Civic is going to be the high-res gauge cluster. It's a super dynamic screen that's in front of the driver. It gives you your odometer, the tachometer's in there, and it just gives you a lot of fuel range information, miles per gallon. You can use your Bluetooth so you can see all of your phone commands in there, making phone calls, searching through your phone book. You can do that all with the steering wheel controls, so you don't have to take your hands away from the wheel. It's all right there. I really enjoy looking at it and viewing it, so that's something that I think Honda designed very, very well. Another thing that I love is the display audio system. I think it works very well. It's quick and responsive, it's colorful, it's dynamic. So that is something. It also has the backup camera just like the Cruze, and it also has the CarPlay and the Android Auto, just like the Cruze as well. So that's a really nice touch. They both have the Sirius XM radio trials and both have the Bluetooth streaming audio. The Civic has the dual automatic climate controls. That's something that's a little high-end feel, so nice touch on that. However, they put the climate control system in the display audio system, so it does take a couple extra steps if you want to get your fan speed down or where the air is pointing to. So, you know, that kind of adds a little bit of a lag, but they also have standard with the EX trim level, the heated seats, and on the Cruze, it was part of that convenience package. So that's also something. The Honda does seem to also have a little bit extra storage space. The center console is just monstrous. It goes on forever. The cup holders, it moves all around. There's storage spaces. There's also a new design on the Civic that has this pass-through and sort of keeps all of your cables and music stuff contained away from you. So that's another kind of thoughtful thing that Honda did. You know me, if you've watched my other videos, I love the Civic. I think it's designed beautifully. I think it's very cozy here and nice to be behind the wheel. So now let's take a look at the back seat. The back seat of the Civic is extremely comfortable. I like when the seat comes out pretty far, so it's a very comfortable seat. It seems like the Cruze might have a little bit extra leg room, so you know, that's something to consider. The Civic has this armrest though, and even though the Cruze has that particular Cruze has the Bose sound system, this Civic has the extra little tweeters in the backseat doors. So I think that's a cool little touch. Now let's take a look at the cargo space on the hatch. Rear cargo space on the Civic. Overall first impressions, with the seats folded up, there is more room than the Cruze. There's 25.7 cubic feet with the seats folded up. However, I feel like it's designed a little bit more thoughtfully because it's a little bit quicker to get this cover out of the way, and if you want to just reach through and throw the seats down. And then with the seats folded down, there's 46.2 cubic feet of storage space. So it seems like it's a little bit more than the Cruze, but it's actually less with the seats folded down. Who knew? Technology on a car is nothing unless you have performance. So let's take them out on the road. I've driven the regular Cruze sedan before, and I don't know if the hatchback part of it makes a difference, but this feels like a totally different car. It's a little bit more heavier, a little bit smoother, the acceleration is a little bit better. I mean, this is actually a car that would be a match for a Civic, something that is competition, it's comparable. So one thing that I'm really not a huge fan of is the auto stop. It's every time you come to a stop sign or stop light, or you stop the car and you're idling, the engine will turn off. So it's kind of like a gas saving feature, but as far as I can tell, there's no option to turn it off. So I'm not like a huge fan of how it feels. So I wish they kind of gave you the option to have it on or have it off. Overall, this car was a really pleasant surprise. I think it's a great car. It's a little pricey for the amount of car that you can get. You can get some of those things on the Honda standard, so you do have to pay a little bit extra, but great car. It's a great buy. It's totally worth it, and you get a lot of extras with Chevy. So we're behind the wheel of the 17 Civic Hatchback. I love driving the Civics. They're extremely comfortable. I just love how peppy they are and sporty. They're very responsive. The seat is super comfortable. I love the layout of the steering wheel. It's extremely comfortable. I love the visibility in here, and you know, you just have this, like, the center console is high up and you just feel kind of like tucked in and cozy in here. The drive is so smooth on the Civics. It's a little bit stiffer, the steering and the suspension, than the Cruze. That one's a little bit lighter. So, you know, I always tend to like a little bit more of a smoother, firmer ride. 10th generation Civics are the first time that Honda has put the turbo engine in America, and I think it's perfect, and the power is really there when you need it. So that was it. That was our hatchback battle with the 2017 Honda Civic and the 2017 Chevy Cruze. Thank you to Herb Chambers Honda of Seekonk. Thank you to Herb Chambers Chevy of Danvers for letting us take the cars out today. We have tons of videos coming soon, so don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. You know I'm Honda Laura, and I will see you next time.